Anybody? Should I start singing? Low connection, reconnected. I see no one. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna wait it out. Oh my goodness, there they go. I'm just starting to feel very alone here. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. Hello, hello, Yolanda. It's so good to see you. How are you? Come on in. We are getting things done. Hard to find me, but I'm here. I'm always in the very same place every single day. Pinky's up. Yvonne's in the house. So's Vanessa. Hi, girls. Bring in your pinkies. We got some things to do today. We do. It's so... Everybody says this. Why do you say it's fine? I finally found you. I'm here at the same place. Are you not getting your notifications? Is this what I need to figure out here? I mean, I was on here for like so many minutes just saying, where is everybody? Is that what Facebook was showing me? Oh, good. Well, on a later basis. I don't know, you guys. It is the apocalypse. The zombies are coming. Joanne. Helen is in the house. Here they come. Kate got hers. Yay, Kate. I'm so glad. I am so glad. And I'm so glad you guys are here. Thanks for showing up. I don't know what the deal is with Facebook, you guys. I wish, it's so frustrating. I wish I could run it. Do you think that Mr. Zuckerberg would be okay with that? You all right with that, Mr. Zuckerberg? Even looking, your feed wasn't showing you. Weird. I don't know what to say about that. Hi, Carla from Louisville, Kentucky. Beautiful area. Before 1. That's so weird. I don't know. Well, you know what's good? Is that we're all here now, right? Yay. My girls are here. It always makes me feel better to see you. I don't know why. It's part of that grounding thing, right? So anyway, I am glad you're here. Glad you hang in so we have time to catch you. I am glad you're here, Catherine. So yeah, it's, what is this? Day 95 of being inside? I don't even know anymore. I'm just, I'm wearing flannel today. Oh my goodness. Lisa said I was trying to get you on my big screen, but it wouldn't pull up. Now on your desktop, you can read the comments. Good. On my big screen. I don't know that you want to see this on the big screen, honey. Hey, Roberta. We don't put Leanne on the big screen. Then you're going to see all the bumps and wrinkles and all the things. So today my quarantine fashion statement today is flannel. And I still have those Ugg boots on and I'm wearing some leggings. I'm just letting you know what I'm wearing. Reading glasses because I can't see anything. And my hair is fashionably put up. So there's my quarantine fashion statement for today. Catherine, you're so sweet. Thank you. And I just wanted everybody to know that, yeah, I've got it going on at home. I have got it going on at home. Oh my goodness. So tonight, by the way, you know what we've got going on? We have got our webinar tonight. Now it's a Take Back Your Life webinar, but I have a different way, a different angle that I'm looking at it from right now, just because of where we are as a community right now. Things have changed a lot. Things have brought a lot of people to their knees right now. And my whole focus is to focus on us, our well-being, what makes us tick, how we can become better, how this, whatever is going on right now, is really going to shape us for what happens later. So I'm so grateful that you're here because I want to talk about this today. And I've been feeling the feels. I've been feeling all the feelings right now from A to Z, and that's not my usual thing. I'm usually pretty steady as she goes. But right now, it's just like, wow, Mark is going to the grocery store. We haven't been to the grocery store in 2 weeks and running low on a whole bunch of stuff. And we had almost had an argument about how he needs to use gloves, how he needs to use, I am having him take a Ziploc bag full of Clorox wipes just in case. And he said, well, I'll just use what's there. And I said, what if they run out? It's just like all this stuff. And right here on this page, I shared these are the safe habits for grocery shopping and what have you. And I said, almost with tears in my eyes, you going out right now puts us at risk. It puts you at risk and it puts me at risk. He's turning 65 in a few days. He's like, we have Social Security. It's just, this is where we are. And see, Kate says it. Our store was out of cart wipes. I get it, Kate. I get it. I posted a video on how to safely grocery shop from a doctor who shows you how to wipe it down, everything. And it's weird that we're doing these kind of things, but this is where we are. And for me to say all of this stuff to you, I am not saying, I want to elevate the conversation a little bit and not just get into the mechanics of all this stuff, right? I want to get into the mechanic. I don't want to get into the mechanics of all this stuff. I want to look at us as holistically and synergistically as possible and say that I want us to elevate the conversation. I want us to elevate who we are, and I want us to really dig in and become the powerful, not pitiful, the powerful women that we have been called to be right now, today. I'm not kidding. If you're here right now, we have a purpose, and our purpose is to spread joy and love and powerfulness even in this time. Even in this time. This is who we are, and this is who we can be. It's just a matter of showing up. We can show up. Do you know your smile can change somebody's day? Did you know that even just waving at somebody from your window, it will be enough for them? Think about the people who are out there and just, we can't touch them anymore. We can't do a lot of the things that we were doing. But we can still show up, and we can show up for the people in our homes, and we can show up. And I'm not talking about putting on a happy face and pretending everything is great. There's a lot of unknowns, and unknown scares us, right? Unknowns scare us. But guess what? We have the ability at any time to dig in and to hold tight and to believe with all of our heart that God has not dropped us on the floor and said, see ya, good luck. He has not. He has not. I love this quote. Our quote of the week just brings it all forward. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so we can fear less. Marie Curie, how much did she know that we needed this quote from her? I want to fear less, don't you? I want to fear less. And being prepared, having a plan, taking care of ourselves, all of that makes all the difference in the world. And I want to talk about that today. That is my thing. I'm talking about it today. But I also want you to know, oh, by the way, announcement. I begged, you guys, you've not seen a squeaky wheel until you've met Leanne Ely. I am one squeaky wheel. We started to get pushed to the back of the line for our products because we're a smaller operation. And I was like, oh, heck no, that's not happening. So good news. Guess what's coming out? We will have Perfect Paleo Protein Chocolate, and Fiber Mender is going out today. And by the time we get it, they're in Ohio, we're in North Carolina. By the time we get it, we will be shipping on Monday. Bingo! Touchdown! I'm telling you, I am on your behalf. I am doing this. And I'm going to tell you too, that taking good care of yourself and making sure that you're just not carving out right now and going down the sugar downward spiral and all this other kind of stuff, is you are going to thank yourself later. It might feel good for a minute. It might, and I get it, man. I mean, I've eaten more carbs than I've eaten in so long, and somehow, doing some in-home workouts and whatever, I've been able to maintain my weight, certainly not losing. But we're starting a spontaneous sprint on Monday. Just spontaneous. Just join us on the sprint. That's easy. And it's going to be a 5-day, and it's going to be kind of a dirty sprint, and it's going to be whatever you've got. Okay? I'm not going to hold the line. I'm not going to say, don't do this and don't do that. But for 5 days. You know why? Community is why. You know why? It's that we get this endorphin dopamine hit when we do this, because community means something right now. This is it. We don't have our girlfriends to go hanging out with right now. This is what we've got. So why not make it the very best thing that we can? And I'm also digging out, I'm going through my books. I'm going to find a book that we can share, and we're going to do a free book club, anything. But it's time to really rally around each other and to bring on the girlfriends. Yes, ma'am, do the broccoli soup for the sprint. Isn't it so good? I'm glad you like that broccoli soup. I think the broccoli soup is thebomb.com. If you haven't made it yet, make it. And I think, who was it yesterday? I think it was Trisha that I was talking to. She had to do it because she didn't have coconut milk. She did it just as a pureed soup because she's got dairy allergies in her house. Worked out fine. There are so many things that we can do. And today I'm likely going to be doing a chicken curry in a hurry. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. It's a skillet recipe, and it's so good. So stinking delicious. You're going to love, 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 love it. That is at 4 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, of course, we've got, we've got Hot Melt Club. And tonight is the webinar. Go sign up for it because you're going to want to be there, right? Bring your Kleenex because I'm going to make you cry. That's just, I was crying going through my slide deck this morning. So it is savingdinner.com/webinar. It's free. Come on in. I'm going to say too, grab a glass of wine. 7 o'clock tonight. Grab a glass of wine. Maybe a margarita. I know Roberta wants a margarita. Maybe a glass of hot milk. Throw some vodka in there. Whatever. 7 p.m. Eastern. Always is 7 p.m. Eastern. We're always going with Leanne's time zone because that's the only way my brain can handle it. And then you guys can figure it out from there. But yes, that's what we're going to do. And I've also got a big announcement for you right now. Are you ready? Who has drum roll? Can I get a drum roll from somebody? Virtual Full Bloom is coming. We are doing virtual Full Bloom, and this is my event. This is my once-a-year event that has been canceled because of, let me think why. You know why. It's next month. It is on April 18th, okay? April 18th on a Saturday. I'm going to send you all of the information about this, and I want you to come. I want you to come to this. There will be a cost for it. It will be inexpensive, though. I promise you that. You will leave with a swag bag of virtual goodies, and you will leave with a heart full and a brain full of ideas that are actionable and things that you can do. This is going to be cool. All right? Sally, yes, I do paleo recipes. I wrote a book called Part-Time Paleo that was a big bestseller. And it is all full of all kinds of stuff. We do everything. You know, we are agnostic when it comes to food. All we care about is that you eat whole food. If you want to do vegetarian, vegan, paleo, low carb, keto, classic family, we gotcha. Marianne's got the drum rolls. Yep, she's done it. For right now, this is something, and I want you to hear me. I want you to share this message, and I want you to bring some folks in. We are, for the first time in 15 years, shifting our Dinner Answers monthly cost to $7 a month. $7 a month. Now, we're taking this discount because we want to full out serve you. This is what we want to do. It is only $7 a month. Now, honestly, you can't get a pizza for $7. And these dinner plans are menu plans of however you eat recipes and shopping lists and everything in them. We have done it. We have been doing this for 20 years. For 20 years. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like Dinner Answers. We are the people who started the menu plans online. We have everything. And I want you to understand this, that I'm doing this to serve. I'm doing this to serve because I believe this is going to help your family. I believe that this is going to help you in the kitchen become the kind of cook that everybody's looking for right now. And I also believe that this is a way that we can serve our community as a whole. So please, share this with all your family and let everyone know Dinner Answers is $7 a month right now. And I'm looking for you to help support. I'm not going to put out a Patreon thing or have, coffee for Leanne or whatever. But you know what? Saving Dinner right now, we can use this. We can certainly use this. We have been waiting for supplements to come in, and this is how you help Saving Dinner, and we in turn, this is how we help you. So please, this is something that you can share for everybody. Go to savingdinner.com, and it's right there. It's $7 a month. I haven't done that. So that's my big thing. I'm sharing that with you. Ta-da! All right. Virtual Full Bloom. Full Bloom it will be open to everyone else. I am going to be sending an email. I'm working on an email. It will be going out probably tomorrow, not today. I've got, my plate is full today. But yes, it will be open to everyone. And those of you who have already signed up and have already, paid to come to this, of course, you're going to have to you're coming free. And then your ticket will roll over into the fall when we can get this done again. This is what we're doing. All the things that we're doing right now are to help elevate you, to fill your cup. That's what we want to do. We want to fill your cup. We want you to feel whole, body, mind, and soul. We want you to feel like someone's on your team, and we are. I'm going to help you with skills and menu planning and all the rest of that. And I also want to fill your head with some good stuff that's going to help to drown out some of the voices out there. My gosh, there's enough stuff out there, isn't there? Virtual Full Bloom, all the information will be going out, I promise you. I got to get it put together. So but tonight, you can come to the webinar, savingdinner.com/webinar. You're going to love it. It's going to be a good thing. Tissue paper for your eyeballs, because we're probably going to all cry together because we do that. And then also paper and pencil. Lots of actionable things for you to use, free. All right. So I've had a lot of put on a happy face emails coming my way. And I don't know about you, but I just want to punch out my laptop when I see that. It's like, don't tell me this. And the reason why is that we need to, we just kind of need to pull in a little bit, right? We need to pull in and look at what's going on inside. I think it's a real mistake for us to deny how we're feeling on one hand, but on the other hand, I think it's a real mistake to dwell on what we're feeling. When we get a feeling, it's time for us to deal with it. It's sort of like clutter. You know how Marla talks about clutter. What do you do with clutter? You can decide to keep it. You can decide to toss it, recycle it, or donate it, right? This is the same thing with how we feel. Our feelings show up because they're trying to tell us something. Our feelings are often based on something. But when it comes to fear, if we have feelings based on fear, some of that's ungrounded and some of that is, we can thank the media for that. But you know what? The thing that is the most important part of all of this, we have the ability to sort it out. We do. We can declutter it and get rid of it and toss it and put it in the trash and recognize where it came from. Or we can decide it's valid. And it needs to be discussed. It needs to be talked about. And hopefully you have somebody that you can talk about this with. And if you don't at home, pick up the phone and call somebody. Certainly, we all have somebody in our lives that we can deal with the feelings. And then the other thing is we can always remember this one little phrase that has been a lifeline for me. What you focus on expands. And I think we all need to write this down right now. What you focus on expands, because if we're going to focus on the doom, the gloom, the media, the numbers, the this, the that, the coronavirus to death, if that is our only focus, then we're going to be feeling we're going to be in despair. And we can't be in despair right now. We can't. We are called upon for such a time as this to serve our families, to serve each other, and to do the very best with what we've got in the confines of our own home. And we can do this. We can do this. If you've had a baby, that wasn't easy, was it? If you've ever been asked to do something that was beyond what you thought your capabilities were, and then you did it anyway, then you have something to look back on, and you have something to retrace. Feel those feelings. Feel what it's like to overcome. Feel what it feels like to have done something that you didn't think was possible. And those are the things, these are the things that we've got to align ourselves with, right? We've got to align ourselves with that. When we align ourselves with that, then things start to change ever so slightly. And our focus changes. There's Amy. I want you to all say prayers for Amy. She is a nurse, and she's in the front lines right now, and here she is, and she made it. Bless you, Amy. Love you. I want you to all also to have the ability and the tenacity to 100% understand that you can at any time unplug that emotion. You can. Because what is true is that you're here. What is true is that you can do this. What is true is that your abilities and capabilities are beyond even what you know about. What is true is that you are not pitiful, you are powerful, and that's your choice. And that is our choice, everyone's choice, every single freaking day. Okay? We don't have to fall into the scary zone. We can acknowledge that feeling. We can even talk about it with someone, but we do not need to put up our tent and stay there. Okay? Pinkies up, ladies. Pinkies up. Our strength does not come from the news, right? Our strength comes from Him. And our tenacity is from our knowing. Our intuition, our beautiful selves are always telling us, feed your soul, feed your knowing, your intuition, and do the things that you know that you have the capability of doing. Pinkies up. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's saying no to fear right now? And who is saying yes to, I can do this? Who's doing something instead of wringing their hands? Here comes my girls with the pinkies. We are a community. We are women who have the capability, have the ability to do absolutely anything. We are not stranded. We are not alone. We are never, ever, ever going to say no, going to succumb. Pinkies up. There come my girls. I love it. I love it. We're strong. We're strong. And we got to ask the right questions right now. Here's something. Here's a framework for you. How about this? Oh, Tay's asking, what are pinkies up? Pinkies up means, are you with me? Are you going to stay with me? Can we do this together? Yes. Pinkies up just means that we are a community and that we're connected, and that if we were all together, we would be doing this. That kind of a thing. And it's a pinky promise. It's a pinky promise to each other. And the other thing is, when I'm saying all of this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that we are creating right now a community that is above and beyond any community that we've ever maybe participated in before. And this is an opportunity for us to really, truly come together. And when this is all said and done, what are we going to look at? What are we going to look at? We're going to see there were lessons learned. We're going to see that there's strength inside that we never knew about. We're going to see tenacity. We're going to see persistence. And we're going to see women who were strong and capable, and they held on. Right? Capable. And they held on because they had it within, and they pulled out that strength, and they distributed it. And this is the other thing, is we have the ability to distribute and to bring in and to keep everybody in good spirits. That doesn't mean we are denying how we're feeling. It means that we are simply refusing to pitch our tent in that place. We can acknowledge how we feel. We can acknowledge that this is a little bit awful right now. We can go through it and say, hey, you know what? Feeling a little wonky or whatever. But you know what? I know that my Redeemer lives. I know where I get my strength from. And I know that I'm going to come out on the other side of this stronger than ever before. That's where we go with that. And that's why we put our pinkies up. So as you're feeling the feels, as you're maybe going through the things, and we all are, you guys, we all are, that doesn't mean that we are falling apart. It means that we are taking that feeling one feeling at a time, and we're dealing with it. And you know what my best friend is right now? I'm going to show you. Oh, if I can get to it. It's my journal. I am writing things down like you would not believe right now. Writing it out and just saying, this sucks. I hate this. This is awful. But just like blah, 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 get it out. It's sort of like you have like this pent up whatever, get it out and then be done with it. Just be done with it. Be done with it. And then you know what you do? You know what the next thing is? Now it's up to you to bring strength to a situation that maybe wasn't there before because you got it inside. You do. I know you. I know who these people, I know who all of you are in my community. All of you. We might be small in numbers, but we are mighty in spirit. We may be right now a little forlorn over what's going on, but we are overcomers and we will not allow, right? We will not allow this to take over. Because it is our lives that's at stake right now. It's our families' lives that are at stake. It's our community's lives that are at stake. And we have the capability to understand that this feeling doesn't dictate what the rest of our lives are about. This feeling does not have to overtake us because we have overcome it. We have. We have tools. We have people. We know that what we focus on expands. And so here it is. Here's the feeling. We're not denying it. We're talking about it. We're writing about it. We're saying, here it is. This makes me feel a little bit yucky. And now I've dealt with it and I'm ready to go to the next thing. That's what we do. And you know why we do that? Because we're strong, because we're capable, because we're persistent, because we're successful, because we don't give up. We don't give up on ourselves and we don't give up on others. And I will tell you right now, there is one thing that if you take anything away from anything that I'm saying, I have got your back and I will not let you quit on yourself. I will not. And I'm going to say this too. All of this stuff is happening and people are going bonkers and are doing all kinds of things. You know what? You can still exercise at home. You can still drink enough water and you can still watch what you're eating. Taking care of yourself is akin to taking care of 10 people. Because your strength is what everybody else is depending on. And you have the ability. You have the ability. Wash your hands and start writing. Amen, sister. Wash them up. And remember this, that if you ever doubt yourself, there are 5, 10, 20 people looking at you and saying, oh no, go to her. She's got it. She's the one. I believe in her. You can be that light in the darkness. Don't ever dismiss yourself. Don't ever think that you're not enough. You're worthy. You have a purpose. You're here. And by God, and I mean this, by God, let him use you. He will. All you have to do is be willing. Open hands. Willingness to do and willingness to serve. And we can do that right here in our homes. Right? Are you going to come tonight? Are you going to come see me tonight? savingdinner.com/webinar. That is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bring Kleenex because we're going to cry together, likely. Bring something to write with and bring a glass of wine because this is the point. This is the point. Joanne's asking, what do you think about leaving groceries out for 3 hours and washing canned goods? I think washing canned goods is good. Joanne, right here on this page, I have put a whole thing from an MD. This is an emergency room doctor who shows exactly how to handle 13 minutes of a YouTube video worth watching, how to handle your groceries. I wouldn't let Mark go to the grocery store until he signed out. Tay said, wine sold. Pinkies up, wine. Bring your wine. Yeah, girl, I'm telling you what, no messing around. We've got work to do, but we also have a little wine to drink. I'm not messing around. Yep. And I have one more thing I have to say to you, and that is such great appreciation. And I thank you for being you. I thank you for being a part of this community. I thank you for sharing all of these things. And you know, if you're wondering, how do I support Saving Dinner? You support Saving Dinner by becoming a Dinner Answers subscriber. For $7 a month, I will help keep you fed and your family. All right? I appreciate you. Peace.